Hello, our dear viewer. We want to welcome you to today's program. Today we are joined by Mr. Abade, who is an author, and he's going to introduce himself and tell us about his books, tell us about his passion, and teach us one or two things today. So, welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, my name is Patrick Abade Milewa. Where we are is called Kenyamkago Katieno. Yeah, I've tried to monitor, to trace the Luo roots. People believe Luos are a part of communities from Israel. People believe so.
Not Sudan.
Well, from Israel, Sudan, they came later to Sudan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you check even in the Bible, the Ephesians,
Yes.
the records of the behaviors of the Ephesians, it's almost the same as the behaviors of the Luos.
Okay.
Yeah, so the word Luo started around the year 885, between 885 to 1004. That is when the word Luo started. The Luo originally were called, before they were called Luo, the group was called the Dedenga. And they had their king. Okay.
So we had kings before.
Before, yeah, we had kings. Though in our language we call them Ruot. Yeah, but in Kisungu we call them kings.
Okay.
So these Dedenga people had a king called Senakuru Kukulobanga.
Okay.
This king was a very strange king. He could do miracles. During the time of drought, he could even pluck a grass, and where he plucked off the grass, water will come out in abundance, and even cows will use the water.
Yeah.
People will use the water. This king was able to split an air. If you take an air from a human head, he could split the air. It was very strange.
Yeah.
Is
that the same Sinakurukukulubanga that our governor, Dr. Chilo Obogo Ayako, was talking about?
Yeah, this is the Sinakurukukulubanga Dr. Chilo Ayako is talking of.
Okay, so tell us more about Sinakurukukulubanga.
So, with those strange happening, when he was now old, things started happening in his compound again. Women were not giving birth. Cows were not giving birth. So he was wondering, he was feeling that God of heaven was trying to cane him. So when he gave birth, one of his wives gave birth to a baby boy, he named the baby Rajkuma, which means Rachel Warkuma, which means he was the one who was being disciplined.
Going through a rough time.
He was the one who was being disciplined by God.
Yeah.
Okay, this boy, Rajkuma, people call it Rajkoma. This boy of Kukulubanga was the third boy. The first boy was called Dolela. The second boy was called Boni. And this third boy called Rajkoma was a polite boy.
Yeah.
There was one time they went to war with a group of people called Langolok. So this boy just selected a few youth and they just went monitoring where they could enter the Langolok's kraal. They found a gate, they entered into the kraal. They surprised the commander of Langolok called Lokok. And he speared him to death. So when
he speared the boy,
the commander of the Langolok.
Oh, the commander. Oh, okay.
To death. So they arrested several girls Well, young men ran away. They arrested several girls, including the daughter of the commander of Langolok, called the Lukok. So when the people were celebrating this success, Rajkumar refused to take anything. He was given animals, he refused, saying being polite did not mean that that person was weak.
Okay.
So when he was given the daughter of Lokok, he accepted and married the daughter of Lokok. After marrying the daughter of Lokok, they gave birth to a boy, and he named the boy Luo. In the old days, you could say Luoro. So when you are polite, does not mean Iluor. Yes. So Luo became a king, and he worked so well until everybody called themselves the people of Luo.
Yeah.
Even there's a group in Ethiopia called Anyuak Kwedi. They separated before the Luo became a king. They also changed and called themselves the people of Luo. So the king Luo had two wives. The elder wife was called Alipere. The second wife was called Amolo. So Alipere gave birth to a man called Dolum, and the second wife, Amolo, gave birth to two sons. One was called Okang, and one was called Dermor. So the word Dermor was turned to be called Dimo.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Dermor is a cow
that
brings happiness.
The cow that brings happiness. Luos used to play with the balls. So you can run with the ball going to a funeral.
Yeah.
You can run with the ball as a show.
Okay.
So the second son of Amolo was called Dermor. The name was changed to Dimo. So Luo from Kukulubanga, they stayed at a place called Dognam. Dognam means Donam.
Yeah.
When it is monitored, the way Luos migrated, it is believed this Dognam was Lake Tana in Ethiopia now.
And not Nam, Lolwema, Victoria.
Not Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah. It was Lake Tana, not Turkana.
Oh, Lake Tana.
Lake Tana in eastern Ethiopia.
Okay.
Yeah. So during his old days, the old days of Luo, famine, drought hit the region. So when the drought hit the region, the Luo himself told his sons that if I die, I'm not going to survive. But once I die, you move southwards. You move out of Dognam and move southwards. So Luo died. He was buried. His elder son called Loom called a meeting.
Okay.
So they planned a day to move out of Dognam. So before they moved out of Dognam, Amolo, the second wife of Luo, went to a soothsayer. And a soothsayer told her that south is not good for settlement. She was advised to move northwards. So the day when the day of migration came, Olum moved southwards with her old mother called Alipere. Amolo, with her sons, moved northwards. And they went and settled around Bar El Ghashal of today in South Sudan. And they named their home Wipacho.
Okay.
Means they would be the head of the Luo home.
Yeah.
So Olum moved southwards, as the old man had said. He reached near a hill where there was a lot of rain. The environment was green. He settled there. After settling there, after a few days, he realized a certain group of people also were near him. So he thought of moving out, but he decided to go and consult these people.
Oh, consult and not confront.
Not confront.
Oh, okay.
So when he went to consult these people had a king. These people were called the Moor.
I've heard about that tribe.
Yeah. And they had a king called Mogi.
Okay.
So when Olum went to visit these people, the youth jumped up to attack him, but their king restrained them. Fortunately, there was a man among them who could speak Luo. So he interpreted to Moor king, Mogi, what Olum wanted.
Okay.
So they talked and they agreed not to fight each other. They agreed to stay together. So after settling, Olum gave birth to 4 sons. The first son was called Ochola. He named him because they moved out of Dognam before they did a ceremony called Chola, Tiro Chola. So he named the child Ochola.
Okay.
Second son, Olum named Luru. Actually, it was Buru, but the name turned to Luru.
Okay.
A third son, he named Luo to remember his father. He was planning to go and search for Amolo and his children and her children. So he named this child Luo, so that in case he died in the wilderness, looking for Amolo and her children, the name Luo could continue.
Yeah.
A third child, he went and found Amolo and her children. But when he told them to escort him to Tiekidi, where he was staying, they were fearful. So when he came back, he gave birth to a 4th son and called them Chope Kaluo. Means
you've reached?
Be coming to the Luo homes.
Chope Kaluo.
So he was telling them to be visiting him.
Yeah.
So he said the children of Amolo were fearful, they could not even escort him. So they settled near Tiekidi. It means near a mountain.
Yeah.
It is believed that these mountains is one of the big hills in East Achol today in Uganda. Okay. One mountain was called Ramogi. Another mountain is called Agoro. Another mountain is called Ongele. But it is believed it was Ramogi Hill because Moor with their king Mogi moved and stayed with the Olum together. Okay. Yeah. So here, we before we talk of Amolo and his children and her children, we are talking of Olum, the elder son of Luo. Where they were staying here, the sons of Olum got married to more ladies. Yeah.
Because they were now living together. Yeah.
And there was no any other community near them where they could marry. Yeah. So they married more ladies. So in the middle of settlement, something happened. During a dry spell after harvesting, so people made a ceremony of harvesting. So they took their spears to the shrine for blessing. So the following morning, Ochola stretched out of the gate of the home and confronted a a lone elephant.
Oh. Mm.
So he ran back to give information to what was happening.
Yeah.
But he just picked a spear, he did not bother whose spear.
Mm.
So
The ones that were placed in front of the shrine.
Yeah, or the shrine. So he picked a spear and ran back and found the elephant still standing. So he speared the elephant. The elephant ran away.
With the injury.
With the injury, but the spear,
He ran away with it.
it ran away with the spear on it.
Yeah.
So when people were checking, it was found that the spear belonged to Luo, the third son of Olum.
Yeah.
So Luo insisted that Ochola should give him his spear. Ochola gave him other spears, but he refused to take. Elders talked to him, but he refused to listen. So there is something called the fight over spear and beads in this home or in Lu history.
Yes.
So Ochola decided to go and look for the elephant. He went, spending on trees because there were no homes.
Yeah.
The following morning,
trees.
So in the following morning, or after a few days, he found a pool where the animals were drinking water.
Yeah.
So he went, kept quiet over a tree up till the midday when the elephants came to drink water. So he checked and he saw the elephant which he speared walking lazily behind others. So he decided to check and saw the spear still sticking on the elephant. So he moved, he took the dust, threw the dust up to see where the wind was taking the dust. So he made sure he went to the other side where the wind was going so that the animals could not fail or fail. How do we say see?
Oh, so that it can, the smell can go with the wind.
Yeah, the smell could go with the wind. So the animals could not feel his smell.
Yeah.
So he just went round and went quietly and speared that elephant which had the spear on with all its strength. When the elephant jumped, he got stuck in the mud. So Chola killed the elephant single-handedly.
Yeah.
And removed the spear and took back the spear to Luo. He came back and entered in the home at night.
Yeah.
People did not know what had happened, and did not know he came back.
Yeah.
So when following morning people heard that Ochola had come back, they came to hear from him what had happened.
Yeah, they came to hear the story.
Yeah. So he told them how he suffered.
Yeah.
And he gave the Luo
his spear back.
His spear back. Unfortunately, another one day, Ochola had some beads. He was just making a ring of these beads. But a Luo child they were playing about went to Ochola and picked some beads. When Ochola told the boy to throw the beads down, he threw the beads in his mouth and swallowed.
And swallowed it because he loved the beads.
So Ochola also insisted. Now Luo almost made me die out when looking for his spear.
Yeah.
Now he has to give me my beads. So they waited They waited thinking when the boy goes to execration, he will execrate the beads.
Yeah.
First day passed, second day passed, third day, Luo.
Hold that thought a little bit. So we are going on with this history, Luo history, and in the middle we now have a story, a beautiful story that has both, maybe it has a sad or good ending. So after this break, we are going to find out how this story went about. All right, so we are going to continue.
Okay. So after the third day, when the Luo child, the third son of Olum, when the child could not execrate the beads, the Luo just caught the child, cut the stomach, and then found the beads inside the stomach and gave the beads to
That was his child or his grandchild?
his child.
Oh.
Child of the Luo.
Yeah.
Of Luo, the second Luo, the Luo Junior.
Yes, of course.
So he cut the stomach of the child, found the beads, and gave to a chola. That was a surprise to the whole kraal. Why he had to do that?
Yeah.
After 2 days, he migrated with his wife, children, and those who could support him. And he said he would never meet Ochola again. Ochola family and even whoever would meet, we would never meet again.
Yeah.
Now when he, on the way walking, his son called Ragwe asked him, Father, where are we going to?
Yeah.
And he answered, Jok Kende, which means only God knows where we shall end. That is this is the group of Luo who are named Jokajok.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. That's where now. So now we are coming into Kenya, Jokajok.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was no Kenya. You know, it was as early as
true.
1220. Long time ago.
Yeah, before boundaries were.
Yeah, before the boundaries were created.
Yeah.
So the world was free.
So
they walked. But on the middle of the road, on the way, somebody called Mwanda developed a sore leg, a dola.
They used to walk for many kilometers.
Yeah, and they go on foot.
And they go on foot, day and night.
Day and night. They could settle somewhere, sleep at night, and start the following day, and they walk.
That's what we called Boro.
Boro, yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the sore leg.
So, when this young man developed a sore leg, this Luo was wild. Now he could be named a joke. He was wild. He said, let that man die in the wilderness. So the man fortunately had a young wife. So he was left with the young wife to die in the wilderness. So a few people who were sympathetic to him said, now let us remain and die with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the sore leg is treated, we shall walk again.
Adola, it was an infection from maybe a scratch or something?
Or some walking, or maybe
a lot of walking.
A lot of walking, and maybe something had cut.
His leg.
Yeah, his leg.
Katakudo, maybe something had pierced him.
Spear him. So, this group of people were left, and where they remained, they named their home Paradola.
I see now.
Yeah. And this is the group of people in Uganda called Padola. Padola.
Okay.
They named their home Paradola. Adola is what made them to remain there.
To settle there.
Up to today, they are called Paradola.
Okay.
So this Luo Junior, with his people now called Jokajok, walked on and on and on, but it is shown that they came and settled somewhere where the Manyala people are today.
That is next to Lake Victoria in Busia?
In Busia, area of Busia. There is a home in the map called Legala.
Okay.
Legala is the new home. When you migrate from one home and you make another home, new home is called the Legala.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So there's in a map there is a place called the Legala. That is where they settled.
Okay.
And I believe it is the people who are tired of walking are the ones who settled there. Because when you trace the Luo story, the man called the kingdom called the Karagwe Kingdom is south of Lake Victoria. And that could be the son of Luo was called Ragwe.
Okay.
Who went and settled there. It means they went and people do not know where the old man Luo died.
Okay.
But there's Karagwe Kingdom south of Lake Victoria. And it is believed his son, Ragwe, went and settled there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Those are the group of Jokajok, the first group who came to the present Kenya, called Jokajok. So Olum remained with his two brothers at Tekidi,
Okay.
Luru and Chope. So Luru and Chope decided to move out of Tekidi because there was already blood of the child of Luo Jr.
Yeah.
So they moved out and walked and walked and walked until they reached the shore of River Nile. And they named their home Pabongo 1,
Okay.
which means Pachomonge 1,
Yeah.
because there was no owner. They were young people. It is a Chola who was the owner of the Tekidi home.
The head of that house, yeah.
Yeah. Now they moved out from Ochola and they were young, so they had no home.
Yeah.
So where they went and settled, they called the home Pabongo 1. Those who wrote earlier books about Luo called it Pubungu. And the Luo settled at a place called Pubungu. That Pubungu is the Pabongo.
1.
Pabongo 1.
Yeah.
Pachomonge 1.
Monge.
So they settled there. They developed. They went on. Up to a certain period, famine hit the Pabongo 1 region. This famine was called Kenya Rubanga.
Okay.
Kenya Rubanga. It was around that 1220 or 1247 during that time. Long time ago. So there was such a drought that even River Nile dried up.
That must have been a big one because River Nile goes kilometers and kilometers in width.
And now by that time it dried up. The water only remained in pools. And that is when people started eating fish. There was no food. So when the children went to draw water, they drew some things which were playing in the water.
Yeah.
And they were questioning what these things were. And an old woman came up to say, let me cook them and eat them. If I die, then don't eat.
Yeah. She offered herself.
Yeah. So that people can get what to eat.
Yes.
So if she survived, she was telling the people to eat the fish.
Okay.
So she cooked the fish and ate.
Yeah.
And she survived. So people started going to picking fish from those pools, and they are cooking, and they are eating.
And they were now fighting the famine.
So after a few years, when the rain came back, it is said in that home, the two sons, Luru and Chope. In the house of Luru, there was a young man called Geper.
Okay.
Let them fight over the debts.
Oh.
Gepir.
Okay.
So it was the leader by that time. So when the rain came back, some crops started springing up from gardens. So in the house of Luru Gepir, his uncle was there.
Good.
The uncle of
Gepir.
Gepir was there. And in the house of Chope, the young man, there was a man called Oken and his wife called Achara. So his wife gave birth to a man called Obongo. Obongo means a man without the brothers.
Oh.
Yeah, Obongo is a single man without the brothers. So when the crops started springing up from the gardens, this Obongo was a very strong man. He had large farms. So he had a lot of crops springing up from his farms. Unfortunately, Oyuru, the uncle to Gepir, went to steal some crops
From his farm.
He met him and speared him to death.
Oh.
See? So that one destroyed the home Pabongo won.
Okay.
So Gepir and his people moved northwards towards Pakwach, and they crossed River Nile to Democratic Republic of Congo today, where they are now.
Okay.